This morning, I woke with my stomach growling. I was very hungry, and I had no money to buy food. So I went to the kitchen to check if there was anything at all. But there's nothing, except a small piece of dry fish in the freezer. I brought it out and thought of just eating it like that. But then another thought came. Why not look for Gary and take it with the fish, instead of taking it alone? At least it would fill up my stomach. So I dropped the fish on the kitchen table and went to my neighbor to beg for some Gary. A few minutes later, I returned with a small bowl of Gary. On getting to the kitchen, I froze. On the table where I dropped my fish was a big rat, comfortably eating it. Ugh! I swear to God you'll die today, I shouted. It immediately ran under the cupboard. I rushed to the table. Only the bone remained. I picked up a mop stick and moved the cupboard. It wasn't there. I scanned around, and then I saw it, its tail sticking out from under the table. I tiptoed, bent down to grab it, but it saw me and escaped through the other side. I chased it. It jumped onto the table. I swung my stick. I hit it on its back, but as the stick landed, it also hit my Gary, and it poured away, spreading wastefully all over my kitchen floor. My eyes widened. My heart burned. I bent down to see if I could still eat it. No chance. I looked at the rat lying on the floor, writhing in pain. Its lower back was bleeding. I picked it up. You will die today, I told it like I was talking to a human being. I'll slaughter you, roast you, and eat you. That's what you get for eating my fish and wasting my Gary. I put it inside a big bowl, covered it, and placed a stone on top. Then I picked up a knife and went to sharpen it. As I was sharpening the knife, I heard it squeal from the bowl. I looked, paused, and continued sharpening my knife. It squealed again, tiny and weak. I went to check. When I looked at its face, something hit me. It was looking at me with mercy, its sad little eyes fixed on mine, its lips moving slowly, its hands and legs trembling. I felt pity. The bastard didn't want to die. All right, I said, I won't kill you, but you're leaving my house today. I picked it up, bandaged its bleeding back, I don't even know why, and took it outside. I watched it walk away. As I turned back, I smelled something delicious. My second neighbor was cooking. I knocked and begged for food. They said they'd give me some when it was done. A few minutes later, I heard a knock on my door. It was my neighbor's last daughter, holding a plate of yam porridge. My stomach rumbled. My appetite rose. I licked my lips. She said, "Mummy said I should give..." "Rat!" she screamed. Her eyes popped out. She pointed behind me, dropping the plate, and ran away. I turned. It was the rat. The bandage was still there. It immediately ran into a hole under my sofa. I closed my eyes, breathed in, then looked down. The porridge and the plate splattered on the floor. I went to the kitchen to get a spoon to pack the porridge. When I returned, the rat was already on the porridge, eating as fast as it could. When it saw me, it ran into the kitchen. Angrily, I rushed to my third neighbor to borrow rat poison to mix with the remaining porridge. But by the time I returned, all the porridge was gone. I looked up and saw the rat jumping outside the house through my window.